My life was never planned, Anjali. It was most, like I said, most of the good things that happened in my life, including my marriage and my job and everything is, it just, I met the right people at the right time, right? I met my wife at the right time and, we hit it off and it happened. I never planned. And if you ask her, she'll also say, I don't think I ever planned to marry Ramana. So, music kuda ante kada. It's an accident. I mean, I came back to India after 14 years to drive a multinational company called Sybase, database company. One of the largest database companies in the world. So came back as a managing director for Southeast Asia. Okay. So I set up an office in Bangalore. It was only supposed to be for 3 months. I was supposed to come to India, hire the people, set up the office, back to the US. I loved US. I loved California. Right? 3 months kasta 6 months ayindi, 6 months kasta 1 year ayindi, 1 year 3 years ayindi. And then suddenly it's like I realized I wanted to be in India. Because my parents were here and I met my wife and all these things. I just felt I wanted to spend more time in India. And then I started a company called Liquid Crystal, Siddhartha. Right? We raised about $5 million and it was a great company. Unfortunately,
start చేశారని విన్నాను.
Yeah, that's my company. Unfortunately, appudu internet bust in 2000. I don't know if you remember or not. All the companies tanked, right? So the investors wanted me to kind of take all these people. I had 70 of the best engineers in the world working for me.
Right.
And we were building products. So they said, Ramana, why don't you do body shopping?
ఇప్పుడు మీ కంపెనీలో
నా
లిక్విడ్
company.
క్రిస్టల్ లో ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా ఏంటి వర్క్ ఏంటి అంటే
Okay, Liquid Crystal, ఆ టైంలో మీరు if you wanted to learn C or C++ or any programming language, మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు, పుస్తకం ఇప్పుతారు, చదువుతారు, అక్కడ లైన్ కోడ్ ఉంటుంది, ఆ కోడ్ని మీరు కంప్యూటర్ మీద టైప్ చేస్తారు, you will try to compile it, it won't work, right? You will go back, oh, some problem is there, you'll see all this. Our idea was, and it takes a long time for you to learn,
yes,
right? So our idea is, if you buy a technology book, we'll give you a platform where you just type in the book name and the page number. That piece of code will come on the computer. You can run it, compile it, edit it just like that. So your learning is instantaneous.
I have a question here, sir.
Yeah.
నిజంగా అంత కంప్యూటరైజ్డ్ అయిపోయినప్పుడు మనిషి బ్రెయిన్ వాడడం మానేస్తాడేమో.
వాడండి, మానండు. ఇప్పుడు మీరు యూ థింక్ అబౌట్ ఇట్, రైట్? వెన్ లాంగ్ టైమ్ అగో మ్యాథమెటిక్స్లో మనకి ఏముండేది, లాగరిథమిక్ బుక్స్ ఉండేవి, లాగ్ బుక్స్.
అవునవును
కదా, మల్టిప్లికేషన్ మీరు లాగ్ బుక్స్ చేసేవారు.
ఎగ్జాల్ పుస్తకం.
Then what happened? Yeah, exactly. Then what happened? You came to calculators.
అవును.
Then what happened? You came to computers. Did your intelligence go down?
Right.
No.
Right.
It will not. I believe technology will, of course, change the way we do work, right? But you will not stop using your brains. I don't think mankind will ever stop using his brains, right? There's always an aspect of creativity that exists that has to continue, right?
Correct.
If you look at music also, there's lot
of instruments.
There's lots of instruments out there in the market. There's lots of loops, this, that, kacha macha. People can take all that and put a song together in 2 minutes. But is that really a creative process? So what is going to make all this technology work is your creativity. But melody anedi, you have to do it. Music is, yes, you can add different things, but without a melody, the song doesn't exist.
మీ చిన్నప్పటి ఫ్రెండ్స్, వైజాగ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఎవరైనా టచ్ లో ఉన్నారా?
Oh yeah, of course.
అందరూ అంటారా, ఏంట్రా నువ్వు పవన్ కళ్యాణ్తో కలిసి వర్క్ చేస్తున్నావు, వెంకటేష్ బాబు గారితో కలిసి వర్క్ చేస్తున్నావు?
I mean, they're all surprised that I got into films. They're not surprised I'm a musician, because అప్పుడు కూడా వైజాగ్లో గిటార్ పట్టు తిరిగేవాడిని నేను, right? So I had my small band in Vizag and this and that. So they knew I'm always a musician.
Yes.
But getting into films, that was a blessing. That's why I said I never planned it.
కానీ ఒక మనిషికి నిజంగా ఒక ఫ్యామిలీ ఎంత ఇంపార్టెంట్ అంటే ఏం చెప్తారు సార్?
Family is important, everything అని కదా. It's everything, because without that you won't survive, right? Even your struggles, even when I go through a hard time, without the support of my family, you can't go through it. And if you also have joy, like in this song, for example, I think my wife, she's listened to the songs 20 times on repeat.
Okay.
And she says, wow, this is great. I mean, and so the first encouragement comes in the house.
Correct.
It starts over there, I feel.
ఎందుకంటే రైట్ నౌ యంగ్స్టర్స్ పెళ్ళొద్దు,
Yeah.
పిల్లలొద్దు,
Yeah.
అబ్బా అంత కాంప్రమైజ్ అయి ఉండలేము,
Yeah.
నా ఇండివిజువాలిటీ,
Yeah.
దిస్ ఇస్ మై వరల్డ్, ఇలాంటి వర్డ్స్ ఎక్కువ వింటున్నాను. సో అందుకని అలాంటి వాళ్ళకి మీరు ఏం చెప్తారు?
I think you have to go through whatever you're going through only. You can't change it. You can't change them, right? The challenge ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే ఇన్స్టెంట్ గ్రాటిఫికేషన్. ఇప్పటికిప్పుడు నేను సాటిస్ఫై అయిపోవాలి.
యా.
I need to be happy now in this moment. I want to eat the ice cream now. I want to go and eat this food now. I want to go to this bar now.
యా.
I want to buy this dress now. And when you're in that instant gratification mode, it's very hard for you to consider other things like what you just mentioned,
ఎస్.
right? So they have to go through it. You can't change it. I mean, generations are changing. One generation is different from the previous, right?
అబ్సల్యూట్.
And we had to go through whatever we went through. Similarly, the younger generation is going to go through whatever they have to go through.
అబ్రాడ్లో చాలా దేశాల్లో మీరు పనిచేశారు,
Yeah.
ఇండియాలో కూడా ఉన్న పరిస్థితులు మీరు చూస్తున్నారు.
Right.
ఏమనిపిస్తుంది మీకు? అక్కడున్న ఎడ్యుకేషన్ కానీ ఇక్కడున్న ఎడ్యుకేషన్, అక్కడ అమ్మాయిల జీవితాలు, ఇక్కడ అమ్మాయిల జీవితాలు, అక్కడ ఫ్యామిలీస్, ఇక్కడ ఫ్యామిలీస్, ఎప్పుడన్నా మీ మనసులోకి వచ్చినప్పుడు వాట్ యూ థింక్ అబౌట్ ఇట్ సార్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ?
I think traveling is one of the most enlightening experiences in your life. My belief, right? So, and we travel quite a bit. We go whenever we have time. We go to Spain, Portugal, just to see the world. And when traveling makes you more open, makes you more tolerant, it makes you understand the world better, and you tend to be more absorbent of other people's opinions.
యాక్సెప్టెన్స్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో దట్.
It's also very much there, right? So my belief is everyone should go abroad and work for some time. They should study for some time, and ultimately come back, because India is going to boom. The next 10 years is going to be amazing. ఈ కంట్రీలో.
కానీ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో నిజంగానే కమింగ్ డేస్లో చాలా లేఅవుట్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఫ్యూచర్ కష్టం. ఇస్ ఇట్ లైక్ దట్ సార్?
There is going to be a change in the way things are going to be done. Artificial intelligence is going to replace jobs, but that doesn't mean that new jobs won't be created. మీ స్కిల్ సెట్స్
Update అవ్వాలి.
you have to change.
Yes.
You have to change your skill sets. You can't
Continuously.
It's not going to college, getting a degree in engineering or being a lawyer. You can't do that being a doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor and lawyers, of course, those are professions which you have to know.
Correct.
But other areas, if you have the skill sets, you can actually make a lot of money without a degree, right?
Correct.
Yeah, if you're excellent in those skills, you have a great opportunity to grow.
అంటే ఫ్రమ్ ద బిగినింగ్ నుంచి కూడా మీరు చాలా మంచి మంచి జాబ్స్లో, మంచి మంచి పొజిషన్లో, పెద్ద పెద్ద కంపెనీలను వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు.
అవును.
ఓకే, మూవీ పరంగా కొంత గ్యాప్ మీరు తీసుకున్నారు, అదే వచ్చిందని మనం తీసి పక్కన పెడితే, నిజంగా హార్డ్ టైమ్స్ ఉండిందా సార్ మీ లైఫ్లో?
Of course. Who doesn't have hard times, Anjali? Is there any person in this world who doesn't struggle?
దట్స్ ట్రూ. కానీ అంటే నేనేమనుకున్నా అంటే మీరు ఎక్కడ అంత స్ట్రగుల్ అయ్యే అవకాశం లేదేమో అని నేను
లేదు. I mean, the thing is, you struggle with coping with change, right? You struggle with transforming yourself into a better person. These are all challenges.
కరెక్ట్.
Kada? So yeah, I mean, of course there's challenges. Of course there's been struggles. But the good thing is I have a very supportive family, and that's why that's important. When you're going through a hard time, ultimately it's the family that gives you the support, to
Correct.
be strong.
కానీ ఒక పర్టికులర్ టైంలో, అలాంటి టైంలోనే మీకు కొంచెం మీరు డివోషనల్ సైడ్ టర్న్ అయ్యారని విన్నాను. ఇస్ ఇట్ రైట్ సార్?
Never. I'm more spiritual than devotional.
సారీ, స్పిరిచువల్, దట్స్ యా.
లేదు, turn out and లేదు.
From the beginning.
I don't remember. Yeah, I've been the same as usual.
Right.
I've done an album on Tirupati Balaji Venkateswara Swami చేశాను. I did an album on Saint Joseph for the church. I will continue to explore areas that kind of uplift me spiritually, and that's been there all my life. My family was never religious.
Yeah.
They were more spiritual. I've been brought up like that way.